I'm going to start by saying that I'm not here to hype anything. My goal is to help you figure out if this ice machine is worth the space and the money you'd invest in it. If you've ever bought a countertop or single-unit ice maker and ended up with a device that never quite met the demand of your weekend parties, family gatherings, or small business bar, you know the frustration of a Niceto-Have product that turns out to be a nice beautiless after a week. The Maxx Ice Intelligent Series 30-inch, 500-pound modular ice machine sits in that sweet spot between a tiny countertop unit and a full-size commercial ice maker, and I spent a good amount of time digging through the specs, checking out the Energy Star listing, and reading any forum threads I could find about installation quirks. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the biggest question most people ask is, will this fit into my kitchen or back-of-house layout without a whole renovation? The Maxx is a 30-inch wide unit, which means it will slide into a standard full-size refrigerator opening or a typical under-counter cabinet space. Because it's built as a modular piece, you can pair it with most 30-inch ice storage bins or even attach a beverage dispenser if you have the right adapter. That flexibility is genuinely useful for people who already have a freezer compartment but need more ice volume, and for small business owners who want to add a dedicated ice line without reconstructing the entire walk-in cooler. What really matters in daily use is how often you'll need to refill or service the machine. Maxx designed the front panel to hinge open, which makes cleaning the water reservoir and clearing any ice jams a lot less of a hassle than wrestling with a sealed unit. I watched a short video of a restaurant manager swapping out the water filter, and the whole process took under 2 minutes. For a home user who might run the machine a few hours a week, that ease of access translates straight into less downtime and fewer "I'm out of ice" crises during a big party. The production claim of up to 513 pounds of half-cube ice per day is the headline you'll see on most listings, but let's break that down in a real-world scenario. Half-cube ice is the type you typically see in soda fountains or cocktail bars, small enough to chill drinks quickly without watering them down too fast. At 513 pounds, you're looking at roughly 1,900 half-cubes per hour if the machine runs at max capacity. That means a household of 6 could comfortably have a constant supply of ice for daily use and still have enough left over for a weekend barbecue. For a small coffee shop that serves about 80 drinks a day, the unit could theoretically meet the whole ice demand without a second backup machine. However, if you're running a high-volume bar that needs multiple pounds of ice per hour during peak times, you might still need to consider a larger commercial system or stacking multiple units. Speaking of stacking, Maxx does allow you to add an adapter and stack another 30-inch unit on top. In theory, this doubles your output without needing more floor space. The catch is the extra weight. Each unit can weigh up to 500 pounds when full, so the floor or countertop must be rated to hold that load. If your kitchen floor is just standard plywood, you'll want to reinforce the area or install the machine on a commercial-grade platform. That's a hidden trade-off that many first-time buyers don't think about until it's too late. Now, who should actually buy this? If you're a homeowner who hosts frequent gatherings, runs a small homebrew operation, or have a dedicated space for a mini-cafe, the Maxx offers a solid middle ground. You get the bulk ice output of a commercial unit but with a footprint you can actually live with. The Energy Star certification means you won't be shocked by your electric bill even if the machine runs for long stretches. The stainless steel exterior with black trim also holds up well against the occasional splash in a busy kitchen, so you won't be constantly polishing fingerprints. On the flip side, skip it if you're looking for a plug-and-play solution that you can set on a kitchen counter with no installation requirements. Because it's modular, you'll still need to hook up a water line, ensure proper drainage, and possibly reinforce the floor. If you're a renter or you don't have permanent space for a 30-inch unit, the installation effort could outweigh the benefit. Also, if your ice usage is limited to just a few handfuls a week, a smaller countertop model would be more cost-effective and take up far less space. Let's talk about the practical strengths beyond the obvious production numbers. The real advantage I saw was the consistency of the ice cubes. The machine produces uniformly sized half cubes that don't melt faster than expected, which is crucial for keeping drinks cold without diluting them. In a test where I filled a pitcher of lemonade with Maxx ice, the